Today we are going to make Nigerian meat pie. We will need diced chicken breasts, carrots, onions, celery, white pepper, thyme, and oil. First, you wash and cut all the vegetables. Then you add 2 tablespoons of oil in a flat pan and saute the onion and the celery. Add the thyme and then the carrots and fry for 2 minutes. Then you add the diced meat. You can add fish, you can add anything you like, because in this video I am not going to add a potato because I know so many people add potato, but I don't really like to add potato, so I'll just add these vegetables and then the meat. And then the meat, I buy the meat, I buy chicken breasts, and dice it, so that way I can be able to be having a taste of the meat when I am enjoying the meat pie. So you cook the meat for some minutes, add little water, very little water, cover and cook for some minutes. Then you add 1 teaspoon of corn flour. If you don't have corn flour, you can add the all-purpose flour. That is to thicken the mixture. That is to thicken it so that when you add it into the dough, it will stay put. It will not be running around like a child that is playing. After this, the filling is ready. Then you just keep it, set it aside, and then prepare the flour. To prepare the flour for the dough, we have this measurement: 5 cups of all-purpose flour, soft butter, milk, 3 eggs, 1 is for glazing, sugar, baking powder, and salt. First, I will sieve the flour with the baking powder and the sugar. I'll add everything together and sieve. Then I'll mix them together, add the sugar, mix everything together, and then add the butter. You can see that I cut the butter in bits, in small bits, so that it will be very easy to mix with the flour. So you just mix everything together until you get like texture of bread crumb. Then after that, you add the 2 eggs. You add the eggs and then mix everything together. You get like a texture of breadcrumbs, but then this time it will all be together and a little bit hard. Then add the milk little by little and mix everything together until you achieve a more softer dough. Then it is ready to be kneaded. I am going to leave in the description box the ingredients, the quantity that I used to achieve this. But you should know that if you are adding the milk and mixing it, you will be able to notice the texture when it is getting softer or if it is still hard. So you know if you need to add more milk or you less the quantity of milk that you're going to add to achieve this texture. Now, then on a flat surface or kitchen table, you sprinkle some flour and also on the rolling pin, and then use the rolling pin to knead the flour. Make it very flat and then use a mold to cut out the size you want. In this video, I am using a 10 by 4 cm mold to cut out the dough because I like my meat pie to be medium size. I don't like big size meat pie. So this mold will give me a medium size meat pie. So now you add the filling. I call it meat pie because it is meat that I am using for the filling. But you can use anything. You can use fish. I've seen people that use beans. Then you add beans inside the pie and you call it beans pie. So when you add the filling, you tuck in the dough very well and use a small fork to give it a shape, like, to close the ends, and then place in an oven pan and prick the pie. Prick it with a fork and glaze it with one egg. Beat one egg and use a brush to glaze the pie, and it is ready for baking. Bake in 10 minutes preheated oven for 20 to 25 minutes and your meat pie is ready and good to go. Enjoy your meat pie and remember to stay hydrated. Bye. See you in my next video.